You've heard this before. A single candle can illuminate a darkened room. A single ray of sun can dispel the darkness. The first rays of sunlight cast aside the shadows of night. And a single thought, word, or deed rooted in love can turn a life around, starting with your own. We know there are many 3D reasons to feel fearful in your world today. There are and always have been those upon the earth who seek power at any cost. There have always been those who want to control. There are, and always will be, people of varying persuasions who, for various reasons, seek to use and manipulate the masses. Some even feel that lording death over one another makes them powerful, whether dropping bombs or assassinating another's character. September brings two eclipses, a blood moon eclipse in Pisces on September 7th, and a new moon solar eclipse in Virgo on September 21st. Eclipses fast-track our timeline and help us make a leap to a higher state of consciousness. They can stir change, bring sudden events, and rattle all we know to be true. While they can be difficult and intense times of the year, they do offer the potential for a lot of growth and awakening. All through the month of September, we will be encouraged to open our hearts and minds wider. We will be encouraged to leap from our comfort zones and to explore new ways of being. More and more, the old ways that we have been operating with are no longer going to serve us. We have to step into the new. We have to be willing to change. These things have always existed. They aren't new. The difference now is that, for the first time in human history, they are in plain view, brought to your attention nearly in real time. News spreads like wildfire, and the masses respond. Whereas we used to see ripples in the pool of human consciousness as smaller groups discovered untruths, now we see tidal waves of emotion as various occurrences are presented to you through news and social media. You, the sensitive ones, feel these waves. You may be going about your day, feeling perfectly fine, and suddenly you're tired, teary-eyed, or upset. It is extremely likely that you are picking up on the tides of mass consciousness, and yet you need not be victims of the energy around you. As you sit with the divine and your angels, you strengthen your ability to tune into the good and tune out the lower vibrations. As you engage in thoughts of love, appreciation, or contentment, you rise above the noise and discover a frequency of truth, peace, and kindness. With diligent practice, you can soar above the upset, like a bird gliding over a choppy sea that is aware of the waves, but not tossed around by them. The converse is also true. If you feel angry, you'll sense the waves of anger more strongly. If you feel fearful, you'll tune into the waves of fear. The more you attune your antennae of focus to a vibration, the more you'll feel it. The more willing we are to accept and welcome change into our lives, the easier time we will have with the energies of September. We have to be willing to let go and willing to see things as they really are. While there are some uncomfortable truths that may come to the surface this month, embracing our authenticity and trusting in our intuition will guide our way. With the sun in Virgo for the first part of the month, we will be guided to get organized, take methodical steps, and to bring some structure into our lives in order to navigate the intense cosmic waves. As we move into the second part of the month, we experience the equinox, a time when we experience equal hours of light and day. This is a power day for working with the energies of Mother Nature. We may find a walk through nature particularly healing at this time. We may also feel encouraged to bring more balance into our lives as the sun shifts into the zodiac of Libra. By the time we reach the end of the month, the eclipses will be over. While we may still be dealing with the aftermath of their energies, it is likely that the intensity would have passed. The enlightened ones who walk the earth see both light and darkness, but they do not fear the darkness. They don't waste time fighting it either, for darkness thrives on the fight. Instead, they bring love, truth, appreciation, and grace into every moment and every interaction. Many of you do the same. Many of you bring magnificent beauty to your world in ways you'll never fully see while here on Earth. You offer kindness to strangers without ever knowing the ripple effects. You pray daily for your world, strengthening Mother Earth in her love for humanity. You sit in peace, play in joy, and create harmony that balances chaos. Your gardening nurtures beauty. Your reading nurtures creativity. Your love of sports fosters a healthy sense of competition. Your delight in making your home beautiful anchors a little more heaven on earth. Whatever you love, dear ones, sends ripples of goodness into the collective. Don't belittle or negate your contributions. Whenever you do anything with love, your energy has far-reaching effects that you can't always see from your earthly perspective. For now, be content being content. Celebrate the smallest joys. Love being a light worker and a lover, no matter the response of those around you. Your energy matters, your light matters, your kindness matters. You matter. So while the world may look terrifying at times, remind yourself often, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil. For evil is only light forgotten. Aligned with the divine, you live in a frequency that keeps you from engaging with lower vibrations unless you dignify them with your fear, your focus, or your fight. We may not be the same when we arrive at the end of the month. Something would have shifted. It could be subtle or loud. But either way, we will have landed where we need to be. No matter how painful, eclipses help us to realign and get on the path that is necessary for our highest growth. Welcome the vibrations of September 2025 and stay open to all the ways you are being encouraged to grow. Let's take a look at some of the key cosmic and astrological energies that this month offers. Cast your mind back to the end of May 2025. What was going on for you at this time? This was when Saturn, the planet of karma and responsibility, moved out of Pisces and into Aries for the first time in nearly 28 years. This move created a ripple in the cosmos that began a new karmic journey for all of us. At the same time, a karmic journey that we had been moving through for the last 2.5 years came to an end. Saturn is now moving back into Pisces one last time to finalize any lessons and to make sure that we have tied up the loose ends. Karmic lessons we have been navigating since March 2023 will now come to a close, and we may even feel a sense of reward or satisfaction. Saturn in Pisces has been challenging our creativity, our emotions, and even our spiritual connection. We may find a sense of maturing in these areas. Saturn will remain in Pisces until February 15, 2025, when the cycle will finally be complete. Far better to dignify the light. Focus on goodness and solutions. Be fierce in weeding out dense thoughts that grip you. Be relentless lovers by choosing to look for the good, acknowledge the good, and be the good. In this way, you not only rise above fear, you begin to banish it with your light. A drop of ink can quickly color a glass of water, but it is insignificant in a pitcher, and even more so in a pool. Likewise, negative energy can infiltrate one whose reservoir of love is small. But when you are filled with a vast reservoir of love, the darkness becomes an insignificant drop in the bucket, incapable of infiltrating your light. Tap into the ocean of love, often dear ones, however you choose to do it. Whether you sit and breathe with your angels, go to church, synagogue, temple, or out into nature, you are connecting with the divine. Whenever you act with love, speak with love, or pray with love, you are streaming love into the world. Whenever you are kind even to yourself, you acknowledge the divinity within all. When fear attempts to infiltrate your consciousness, look to the light. Better yet, be the light. A shadow exists only where something blocks the light. You cannot kill or fight a shadow. Likewise, it makes no sense to battle darkness. The blood moon eclipse is one of the major cosmic events of 2025. Blood moon eclipses are total full moon eclipses and get their name as the moon turns a reddish hue. Blood moons tend to bring endings into our lives. A path is cleared so we can align with a higher and deeper truth. Eclipses speed up our timeline, so sometimes whatever is cleared from our path won't make sense to us just yet. We have to trust the unfolding and know that eclipses always put us where we need to be. Falling in the sign of Pisces, this is a deeply emotional and perhaps even spiritual eclipse. We may start questioning our spiritual faith or feeling a sense of confusion when it comes to the greater workings of the universe. We may be searching for completion or wholeness, but not really sure where to turn. This eclipse may also shine a light on secrets or hidden information that needs to be addressed. There may be painful awakenings. A creative project may also reach culmination, or we may find that our creative juices are up for review and change. There are many ways the eclipse can affect us, but all of us will be feeling the emotions rising, and all of us will be feeling a sense of change in the air.